So this capacity building session was about youth and innovation, and we talked a lot about how to engage youth online through workshops or just social media platforms that share content online. And we do that in EmpoderaClima, care about climate with climate justice. So we learned that when we start sharing content and education with young people, that's how we raise climate ambition in the long run. So it was a very useful session.
Hi everyone, thanks Sarah. My name is Renata, I'm from Brazil, and I'm also a program director, just like Sarah, at Care About Climate. I run this platform called EmpoderaClima, which you can see the logo right there. That means in Spanish and Portuguese, Empower for Climate. Basically, it's an online platform about gender equality and climate action. We all know that that's a very important issue, talking about climate justice, talking about women, not just as a vulnerable group, but also as leaders, both in national governments, but also at the UNFCCC here in COP. So this is a content sharing platform where we share videos, podcasts, research documents, all kinds of materials that talk about this issue specifically. And what we do differently is we not just compile them, we also create original content. Here at COP, we're creating daily recaps about COP25 on specifically gender negotiations, youth negotiations, and just in general, climate justice. So what makes it different is that we try to empower youth from the global south, because usually in those countries, like for example in my country, in Brazil, there's not that much content that's accessible just for university students, high school students. Young people in general are not really aware of this issue. So we bring this content in Portuguese, Spanish, and English to make it more accessible for young people everywhere. And this goes hand in hand with the topic that we're talking about today and what Sarah presented earlier, because we're talking about public access to information. This is what this is basically, just making sure that people have that platform that they can access in an easy way, and also looking toward advancing education everywhere. So we're talking about ACE, Action for Climate Empowerment. We're talking about information, education, international cooperation, and this is just a little bit of what we try to do in this specific area of gender and climate. And I'm not going to have time to talk too much about it, but you can check out the link right there. It's careaboutclimate.org/EmpoderaClima. And we also have an amazing event about it tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. On 5. And we're going to have amazing young women from island states, from all over the global south, talking about their experiences with climate action. So I'll welcome you all to come to that. And just a note again on languages. So this year was our launch year. We started on Earth Day, April 22nd. And initially we had 3 languages, Portuguese, English, and Spanish. And that was really looking toward the Chilean presidency for COP25. But of course, in the future, we want to expand to other languages, just so we can be as inclusive as we can be in terms of sharing content worldwide. And it is really important to do that, just because I think we were looking up online. It's about 700 million or 800 million people that speak Spanish and Portuguese combined. So it is a huge community that needs to have access to this kind of information, to climate justice talks and just COP25, UNFCCC in general, because it is an international platform that's talking about our future and our present also. So it's just one way that we're trying to do that, to help and share content.